From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Glad you could join me for this July 13th edition of your live weather at noon from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Starting out, taking a look at our live radar here in Lawrenceburg. We have some thunderstorms already developing up there to the northwest, portions of, say, Lewis County, up there, Wayne County, portions northwest as well. We also have a little shower right here on top of Lawrenceburg as well, and pretty much nothing else for the rest of the county. So kind of a little bit of bad luck or good luck, depending on how you look at it, right on top of downtown. Taking a look at Cherokee camera, we see those fair weather cumulus clouds across the area, some of them getting a little agitated though, and as they bubble up and get agitated, that's whenever they have the better chance of producing maybe some showers of rain. Temperature 85, dew point is 75, so very humid out there. Heat index values will be in the upper 90s, lower triple digits over the next little bit. Taking a look here at the Lawrenceburg camera too. Remember how I said there's that one shower right on top of Lawrenceburg? Well, sure enough, here it is. You can see that giant column of rain pretty much falling right down on top of downtown. Our radar is right here where my finger is, so it's pretty much looking right into it. Hey, what luck, right? If you're outdoors, maybe on the square right now watching me, yeah, like I said, good luck, bad luck, depends on how you look at it. But either way, there is that shower falling right now on top of Lawrenceburg. Futurecast has a pretty good handle on things as we head over the next several hours. We do continue with that scattered development across the area as expected, right? We advertised that possibility this morning all the way through yesterday and days before that this is a very classic July pattern where we get that pop-up stuff that comes up, goes away, some heavy downpours mixed in there. Not all of us are going to see rain. As we head into tomorrow, in fact, we'll see a very similar story. Tonight will be dry. Good mosquito weather, though. It'll be pretty humid out there. And there we go. Starting our Monday out. Look at that. Just scattered across the area. You know, don't take it at exact face value. I'm not saying it's going to rain exactly at 2 p.m. in Hohenwald or exactly here over there in Savannah or down here Russellville, down in Franklin County. Just the general consensus, really, I think is the best way to put it, of the models is that it's random. It just pops up and goes away. If you've lived in the Tennessee Valley long enough, you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as these summer type patterns are concerned. So we'll be seeing those lower 90s, perhaps even some mid 90s here across the area. Huntsville at 94, 93 over there in the Shoals. Lower 90s more consistent in southern middle Tennessee. Second half of the day, that's where you have those better shots at some convective activity, some pop-up thunderstorms across the area. And that's what we're going to hold for the next several days as we just continue with pop-up hit or miss type storms through the midweek, through the second half of the week as well, maybe becoming a little more scattered as we head towards the second half as well, as opposed to the more isolated fashion that we'll see for this first portion of the week. So sure enough, through today, isolated thunderstorms. We're going to continue through the rest of the week with that. Matter of fact, right now on top of here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, I hear rain falling on the roof, right? So that hit or miss type stuff is what we have. Maybe keep your umbrella on hand, sure, but listen, let me put it this way. No one particular day is going to be a washout. I'm really not convinced of that, anything like that, right? I think outside of the storms over the next 7 days, a lot of us will be seeing really nice conditions, patchy fair weather clouds, maybe some storms off in the distance, but otherwise fine. So, you know, like I said, just keep the Tennessee Valley weather app on hand. It'll notify you if thunder strikes nearby within a certain radius. And of course, if you can hear thunder, you can be struck by lightning. So let's just keep an eye on that there. I'm not saying this is going to be some particularly remarkable week or anything like that, but even these so-called typical weeks do pose some danger there. Just keep an eye on the nearby storms. Don't want to get struck by lightning and enjoy that week. UV indexes will be 10 to 11, so if you're more susceptible to tanning as opposed to burning, maybe you'll like this week. But otherwise, yeah, in a lot of ways, very much a classic July pattern. Thanks for joining me here for this live forecast update. I'll be back with you at 2 for more fresh from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, and I'll speak to you then.